Yeah, who cares about that though? We don't truck. We juke. Especially now.
I mean, okay, so do you want a pass rushing
Also, another thing
outside
is,
linebacker?
Lindsey's also really good at like being agile, and that's kind of
He has
super
less
important in this
agility
game.
than Freeman.
Yeah, no,
He has
agility
80
versus
elusiveness,
Freeman.
I'm pretty sure, doesn't he? At least mine does.
This is what I
He's
want to say.
got 2 less agility, and he's got 80
Well, I'm
elusiveness,
just
but
saying,
Freeman's 70.
for Derek, before you even say anything,
77.
look at this man's stats and tell me he's not an all-around player compared to this other guy on the right.
Don't listen, Linda, okay? You're not gonna give me a fucking chance to say anything. Leighton Vander Esch should not be right outside linebacker, first of all.
I agree.
Secondly, you want a pass rushing right outside linebacker. Or do you want a zone coverage right outside linebacker?
I want a Lawrence Taylor.
Okay.
That's what Clowney is.
Exactly.
Okay.
So then pick up Clowney if you want someone like that. If you want someone who's more of a zone player, then go Leighton.
Is this guy? What do you think his highest overall is? So it's 89, so it actually be this one. Should be.
Who? Ken Houston? Ken Houston?
So it's 85 is the next one. Oh wait, no, I'm on Core Elite. I was wondering why I didn't see him.
Ken Houston has an 87 too.
I know,
Yeah,
I'm saying. I was on Core Elite, so I didn't see it.
89, 85, 83, and 81.
75,000, can I buy that? Can I buy both of them? 120 plus 75 is not even 200.
Yes, you can.
83 speed, so it goes up, tackling goes up, pursuit goes up. Zone coverage goes up, I lose hit power, I lose man.
If you want to, you get the budget one, which
Honestly,
is the
that's
85
not
overall.
bad.
The 85 overall is faster.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, I
go
also
to
want
my
the
85.
coverage too, that's the thing. I don't want to...
I'll tell you stats on him.
I'm looking
How much is the 90 going for?
Okay, he has 84
It's
speed,
200K.
84 speed, 82 agility, 82 excel,
I know,
82
I'm looking at it
awareness. Oh, well, fuck you then. I didn't see the stream.
Game, look at me. Thank you. I lose hit power, but I have everything else, basically. Should I? For 40K, and then get Clowney as well?
I mean, that's up to you. You want a faster? Just a
Dude,
slightly
I don't care.
faster.
I can sell them if I don't like them. I'm just
it's
saying.
plus 1 speed though.
Yeah, that's why I said slightly faster.
Plus
2 speed.
I thought he went from an 83 to an 84.
82.
Yeah, 84 to 82 for Jamal, though. You want just
I think he's
Well,
talking
technically an
I think
83
he's
if
talking
you
about
power up to
87 and
more
then...
zone.
You said he had 90 something? No, 90, you mean 80.
Oh my. This game makes me want to puke.
See, it's tempting to grab this one because obviously he's by far the most overpowered card in the game, and he has that speed right there, and I like that a lot with the hit power. I don't necessarily need Clowney. It's just...
He's talking himself into it.
It's tough to
It's already in your mind, you might as well do it.
Yeah,
it's
just fucking full send it.
211K though, and I can get 2 of them instead of 1. I could still
Or
have
you
Jamal
can buy
Adams as a
Clowney and
backup,
hope that
too.
you get him out of your full legend pack at 50.
Yeah, you could. I thought he did it. He did it. No, I didn't.
He wants him so bad.
Hovering. Go. That's good.
Because basically, whatever he gets out of that full legend pack at 50, it's gonna drop the price of that fucking Houston. So
He bought the 85, and he's getting quiet right now. I mean, yeah, you could get Derek Brooks too, like.
Oh no! He's on sale. This man on sale right now. Hello. Thank you very much. Good thing I fucking waited. Save 10K. Appreciate it.
Now you have 90K. So what you could do is you could go back and you could sell that Ken Houston.
What are you trying to say?
You could sell that Ken Houston, sell your Jamal, pick up the better overall Ken Houston.
And you're talking about this one.
I'm not talking about the 89 to 90.
Okay. I'm glad. Because I'd be way off. Talking about this one?
Talking about the 87.
See, the good thing is I can do this. Yeah. Yeah, I'd much rather do that.
Just one speed less but better hit power, better zone, so.
It's pretty much what you want on a safety.
Exactly. I had a dream last night that there was a glitch on Madden for XP and I hit level 50 in literally 2 seconds. I was like, oh, nar dog.
I had a dream the other day that I was inside GTA driving all the nice cars.
Does anybody have 15,000 as like the spare?
15,000?
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna do the full set.
Oh my god, why? I
There's
don't
only
have
15,000.
15,000. But that... Did you, so you bought all the cards. You bought the fucking 87, 85, the 83, and the 82. Yeah. Oh my god. I only have 6K. I can't.
He needs the 82 and the 83 now.
Let me just put it this way. Let me go down here. Just gonna... Well, I'm gonna keep you, obviously. I'm gonna fucking quiet. So how much is that? 25. So I need 30... No, 40k?
You need to... 25
5
and
30,
15,
yeah, 40K. 40k. How much I need?
So you're Jamal.
Yeah.
You just
Sell
said,
them all.
you just read my mind, you know? Jamal's going for 50, right?
I have no idea.
It's like
I'd say
49.
probably in the 30 range.
It's like 49. Unless they dropped it. Oh, just kidding. It's Frank.
Nice. Well, you have 89 Ken Houston too.
And now we wait.
Who was your right outside linebacker below Clowney?
And Ash.
Sell him.
No.
Yeah, now you want to keep him.
I'm keeping him.
You have a dumb season.
If he has a crazy season like last year, and even if he doesn't, they'll probably do a fucking moments thing for him. So, yeah, they usually suck.
Yeah, team of the week.
If I were you, and when you start getting more training again, start putting chems on people.
Yeah, I hear you, man. I've been trying to do that, but I didn't have any coin to do it, so I was just like, whatever. I mean, I have enough to do a couple. Actually, it's free anyway. What are you talking about?
What?
Or no,
On
never mind.
offense.
Yeah, that's right. You gotta get
On
free,
offense, it's free. Actually, no, you have to use 5 training, but on defense.
That's if I don't have the power up though. See, but all my power ups have it. That's the thing.
There's one. Shit, I don't have it. I don't have enough for it.
I need 3 more players. Should I just... I have 15 actually. Never mind. Guess I'm gonna use my Earl Thomas for now. Oh wait, no, I have his power up. I just need to... no, I just need training. I'm just not gonna bother with that. I'm just gonna try to just do it. It'll be done. Except the 5 I fucking trying to hear no lose. Who gives a shit? Who else should I give it to, huh? That Pete probably, because he's always being special.
I mean, it doesn't really matter who you really give it to. Because he doesn't stack. I mean, you have to have like at least 5 per side.
I have
yeah,
10.
any boosts.
I'll be thinking on the last one.
Holy shit, you got Marshawn's power up.
Huh?
Did you pull Marshawn's power up?
Lynch?
No, he bought it.
Oh, Lattimore? No, dude, I bought that last night. I bought that before
He
we played
said,
those games.
fuck yeah,
I
I'm
had
gonna
it.
get him, and then he sold Mahomes, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I sold my
Oh.
87 Mahomes, bought Aaron Rodgers and Lattimore and Ramsey's power-ups. I went full send. I didn't care. Oh man, I need this thing to sell. Where? Come on, Adams. What the hell, man?
You still have $20 worth of fucking points.
Yeah, I'm saving that for the full legend. Did I not tell you that?
Nope, I did not hear.
My bad.
I did not ask, I did not speak.
That's why. Some jackass thinks.
Because...
Well, I hope you think you're fucking stellar, because guess what, motherfuckers?
I'm up for like 47.
That bitch will sell now. Alright. What else do I need?
Dude, if my grandma gets some money soon, I'm gonna go all out on packs, bro. I'm gonna do like a $500 pack opening.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, we got cheaper, thank you.
Nothing.
Oh, he got more expensive by a whole 250. What will I ever do with my life?
Oh, Kobe's got an 89 Ken Houston.
Alright, who wants to play?
Let me finish this
Juan,
game.
About 0.5.
Let me finish this game first. Peter! Why you do this, man? What the hell?
Do what?
Taking forever.
Well, you were doing shit, so I was figured I'd
I
fucking
was
do my
selling
last
and
solo
buying
battle.
things. It doesn't take that fucking long. Jesus Christ, it's only 5 minutes.
He's so fast.
Lindsay. Yeah. Because he can cut like that. That's why. That first cut you made away from 20? That's why you fucking got that many yards. You didn't give him an angle, so he slows down. Hey, buddy.
Oh.
Look at that defensive rating.
Man, Ken Houston staring at him.
Oh. I hope they show Mahomes, Donald, and Houston.
If they do, then people are gonna shit their bricks.
Norwell just watched the guy run right by him.
Oh, I can't do that fucking bomb lore, dude. I cannot wait. I have 3.5 hours till I have to be there on the dot, so I have about 3 hours. Actually, I don't have 3 hours. I have about 2.5. 2.5 hours to play, so I'd really appreciate it if you did that button thing.
I am chewing the fuck out of the clock, so...
You don't have to. You can just play the full game. Go for it. I know this is for your little,
I already have my packs, I mean... This is just reg speed.
That's what I'm saying. It's worth it.
So realistically, if you sent me an invite, I would probably join.
I guess I will. By the way, Derek, Peter knows how to use your team. Anyways. I watch the stream, it pops up, instantly joins. You have quit your game. So you weren't trying to get the top 100 and stuff like that? You just don't care?
No, dude, they have a score of 330. If I hit this, I'll hit 300.
Yeah, about that. You really need to get Michael Thomas's thing if you're not going to sell him.
His power up? I already had it, and I sold it.
You don't want him powered up?
No, because 85 is going for fucking 80k.
Why don't you just open a 84 to 85 exchange?
Because I don't have coins.
Well, you should work on that.
And his card works just fine at not powered up, so I don't really give a fuck.
There are a lot of excuses, you know?
That's why I was saying, why don't I just sell my Odell?
Being a client. Anyway. I mean, technically...
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks. Certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Gano out to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And look at this. Right away.
I got it.
And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Yes, sir.
And careless with a football there on the
I was
kick
the one who
return.
jumped on it.
And one thing I love
I
about
was the one
going
who
to practices
initiated. Peter
is
was
trying to
the
get
one
around coaches and hear their catchphrases
Whoa,
and what they
man.
really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security
Oh my
eluded him.
goodness.
George Kittle, 27 yards. And the Jets have taken a first quarter lead.
I was so open in the middle field, I was like,
Scrambled
oh.
right
I
now. He's
could
able
not
to
make
look
a
back
field.
toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open. You're able to get it to them.
So where's our 10 points? Why don't we have 10 points? Come on.
Apparently, the NFL is possibly talking about making that a rule.
I hope they do. That would be actually pretty tight.
They go play action now. Wilson. He's got his tailback. That's Marcus Allen. Oh, breaks a tackle. He's got an alley.
Somewhat for Ken Houston.
Goes left side. Touchdown. Marcus
Oh yeah, he's got trucked by Allen, so...
75 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Yeah, I'm gonna catch up.
that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Oh my God! Oh,
dude, I literally have everything.
And New York set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Up to make the play defensively, Tre'Davious White.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
I mean, at least Madden. Oh, there we go. There he goes. Now it'll be fun.
From the 17, Mahomes. And he's got it. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. From 17 yards out, and the Jets have taken the lead.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do in good field position. You make the other side pay, and you don't have far to go for the score.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
I'm coming, Jerry.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
I know, it's really upsetting. It really is. Because that's
Fucking with a lighter, bro.
come on, cover this shit.
A first carry for the Hall of Famer, Marcus Allen. Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
We also have to deal with Marcus.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Wilson. And it's complete to the right side. It's Allen. They'll give him a yard on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people...
The Jets pressure too much, as down he goes. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles here, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles are usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. Let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
Unless you're cheating.
Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10. Mahomes now on 1st down. They'll roll him out. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
You throwing a bullet?
You've got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this 1st quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
If you double tap,
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
So it's 3rd and long, and you know this is going to be a pass. So defensively, they bring in an extra defensive back and just blanket the field. And this is an ill-advised throw right here as it winds up being picked off easily.
They'll run on first down. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Wilson. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had...
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain it, but also tell him the coverage was excellent downfield.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So a special teams mistake on the field goal try leads to a new set of downs inside the red zone. Here's Allen. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Score. Keep it going.
Now it's Wilson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the receiver, Ken Houston. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Wait, so he has a Russell Wilson 87, or did he?
Yeah, the 83.
Didn't they have a?
Yeah, there's a theme builder.
Oh, that was the theme builder that showed up on their screen.
It must have been.
Hey, 20 multiplayer wins. 20 online games. Yay! More stuff. 4 o'clock. Solid. Wasn't even 20 minutes. Not even 10. We started at 3:45. Well. Dude, this is what we should have done for the last, 4 years. Someone stacks defense, someone stacks offense, and just fucking play. So fucking easy.
I mean, we have 2 stacked offenses.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So one has
So
a bad
it's
game,
like, it's a
and then you can be
rotational
like,
thing.
Listen, let's just fucking relax for a minute and fucking have him play. And
Well, technically, all of our teams are stacked.
Yep.
I don't have the offensive line yet. Until I get my left guard up. I don't
I
have
don't have enough line either.
I know your line sucks. I mean, I've seen Derek's line versus Peter's line.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gordon. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks. Certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, all the responsibility he has, and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit.
It shows your Tory Holt.
They don't have anybody, dude. They don't have anybody.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Your mom's fat. Bitch suck.
We're all on defense.
My mom's barely pushing 120.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now Saquon Barkley. Fletcher Cox there for the tackle.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. He had a defender right there with him.
Well, I saw the wide receiver
and fourth down not now really break
off.
So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
On 4th down, they snap it to Mayfield. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And an alley to run.
No.
Just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. And the aggressive play call simply does not work. You're on your own side of the field here, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sense. Punt it away, let your defense take over a better field position.
Solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook. Now 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
But I do like McCaffrey.
I'm going to take that.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Mahomes.
Oh,
that one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25.
I tried.
23 yards the pickup there.
Still works.
I might do a. Yeah, I'm gonna do a back corner route. Yeah.
I'm just gonna go up through the line.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown.
Dude, listen, we were both open. You can watch the screen back. Watch the screen back. We were both down.
And the Jets have taken a 1st quarter lead. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a return here, he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
You fucking love it, pussy. Look at that. Look at that.
They look like I missed, and then there's just like, BAM!
I know, you did it early as fuck, and then all of a sudden, I noticed that.
Big stop, King. Big stop, let's go.
On the run, it's Barkley. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Barkley. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off. A decent game.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this third down. They'll run with Barkley. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on fourth down.
He's going for it.
Daniel Smarties, though. They're going to fucking sweep or some shit. Something stupid.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Holt. There he goes, right side. And all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there. 66 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Who's on that corner?
A gutsy call, 4th and short. They go for it. Look at the result.
Yeah, not only did they go for it, they threw for it. Because to me, it was stacked up for a run situation. Strength on strength. And they decided to put the ball in the air. And what a result. Big-time play.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Yeah, I know you're not fast.
Mike, check.
Mahomes now on first down. He's got Harrison left side complete. That one goes for 24 yards. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. These two teams all tied after one. With Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Jets in possession as we begin quarter number 2 here. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. On first down, Mahomes. Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Brandon Graham applying the heat off the edge. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off at the 21. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they try to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
Oh, he's got the full package. He can spin, he can juke, he can make you miss, he can drop a shoulder on you. Some of that elusiveness we saw at Penn State has definitely translated to the NFL game. Saquon Barkley hit the proper buttons and turn him loose.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Oh, shit, I can't see swing.
They keep it with Barkley on first down.
I can't.
And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield looking left sideline, incomplete. Marvin Harrison, the intended target, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them, they've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Throwing, Mayfield. He's going to loft one, and it's caught. Touchdown. Marvin Harrison. 31 yards. And his guys have taken the lead.
Sometimes when I see these types of plays executed, I think of basketball. Guys boxing other guys off to go out and get a rebound.
And he got the rebound right there. But the defense was really placed well.
Yeah, they were right there. I mean, that's where it's really tough for a defender. When you're in the right spot, you're draped on the guy catching the ball, yet he still comes down with it.
This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
I didn't have anywhere to go. Don't tell me to go right. I had 2 guys over there already. Watson and 57 already.
Yeah, I'm playing with change everything to go time to everything.
Thank God.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
I don't care.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Manti-Teo. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Mike. 180. Regular.
On first down, Brown. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 18 on the play. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
Come on, Derek. You gotta do something.
Bro, that should have been a caught pass, bro.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Well, writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
This is Barkley. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Mayfield.
Oh, what a call.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Dawson's kick is up and through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
This one fielded at the 5. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
Throw him off and do a run.
The New York set to take the field. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll just burrow his way back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, T.J. Ward.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up first and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And the defense obviously expecting run as well as they're going to shut that one down at the line of scrimmage. The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. Broken tackle. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And how about this one out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the Jets have got it. But gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Time to establish the run game here. Gurley. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Gurley again here on first down. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Mahomes firing complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 12 yards there and a first down. On first down, it's Gurley. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage just come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. He'll get only 2 there, and it's second and goal.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
A touchdown-saving tackle there. Wow. Now it's third and goal.
That was like inches.
They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on third and goal from the 1. Mahomes now on the sneak, and he is in. Touchdown, New York. Patrick Mahomes, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again. Gano the extra point, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Mr. Parky.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Now that I know they were in,
Hey, award 33.
I want this pinch. Why are they not pinching? Sir?
Throw inside complete. That's Harrison. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
It'll be a gain of 9, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
The offense on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Barkley.
Bail out by the guy not
that
playing.
That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Right here.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. Right side here, and that's complete. And DP goes into Jets territory before being taken down. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
And Brad, I think we have to look back at the big call to go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, that set up everything in the end result, the short touchdown run. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think every coach would have gone for it back there.
You and I both know every coach would not have gone for it back there. So that's showing a little bit of faith, actually showing a lot of faith in his team, and it was rewarded.
This fielded at the 2. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. He's going to fire one deep, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Now they air it out to start the drive, and it's complete. And touchdown! Marvin Harrison with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Another carry now for Gurley. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed.
He's got a man complete. Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through, But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. Fighting his way in for a Jets touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
They go for just one here as it's up and good, and that will shave one more off this lead. Following the touchdown here to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Right here, right here. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Watch twist.
And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
I know at retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissues. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Ken Houston. Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off right around the 43, and to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line, that's where they'll take over. Following the interception, Mayfield. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Harrison. Touchdown! Marvin Harrison, 43 yards. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock gets all the zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
And the Jets have got it. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's going the other way.
If you couldn't tell, I didn't either.
Good, hard-fought victory here. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw.
88 speed players. 90 press players. Nothing. And then clowning, fucking nobody can get inside. Bullshit. You tell me Barkley can run like that?
I'm looking for Fortnite. Just seeing Myth play makes me want to play now.
Well, if that's the case, put Peter as an offensive captain. If we win, we play Fortnite. If we lose, we play Fortnite. At least give him a chance at offense, since he's been, unless you want to go defense, I don't give a shit. Or we can go random, you know. Sender.
Yeah, I guess so. Whatever.
Full send. Whatever happens, we're playing Fortnite.
With our luck, it's gonna be the same shit that we've been playing.
Yeah,
They're
right.
gonna be offense, you're gonna be defense.
That was hilarious.
Kristaps Porzingis.
Playing football, really? Wow, that's new. Thought he was too
Turned
skinny.
24 today.
Imagine him being a tight end, though. What do we got?
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about
my kiddo.
storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks.
That's me.
Certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't
That's
think you
my
get
Philip
by
Lindsay
for
power
long
dog.
periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Lutz now to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
Jukes for there's like 5 people.
Minimum.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
43! 43! Mike is 59! Mike is 59! I got
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now here's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. There goes a deep ball, and it's caught. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 39.